This loser has 400 days on an anime game. Oh my god, dude. What a dweeb. No kaleidoscope after 400 days. Okay, time for a story into how I got into gacha games. You've probably played a gacha game even though you don't even know it. If you've played Dragon City and you get the eggs, you are playing a gacha game. What first anime gacha game? Probably SAO Memory Defrag. And I mean, I was pretty good at that. I was like second in the clan. Second only to Marcus because he was a mega dweeb and played it all the time. Fast forward about a year to August. I had Vagrant Order on my phone since March, but I just didn't really care to open it because kind of cringe. I rerolled on August 13th for a 5-star, but it turns out on the first 10 roll you do, you can't get a 5-star. After my reroll, I started off with Heracles and Liz. First, I really wanted to quit this game because it was boring as hell, and there's a lot of time investment into it. I think the main reason I continued to play FGO was because I had a friend to play it with, and also the events in the game are really fun to play, especially the story events. I didn't really become dedicated to FGO until about the 5th singularity, which was the America singularity. If I have anything to say about FGO's story, it's the best mobile game out there in terms of story, and probably competes with some of the big visual novels, and definitely better than a lot of anime, especially isekais. FGO even has some really cool trailers for the new story content that comes out, like
燃え尽きた大地に気づかれる最後の希望白亜の理想都市を守るため円卓の騎士たちが出陣するフェイトグランドオーダー第6得意点神聖円卓領域キャメロット
Camelot's my favorite singularity, so maybe I'm a bit biased there, but FGO has taught me a lot about being disappointed with not getting the characters that you want, even after saving up for months to get them. My friend Marcus quit playing FGO after he didn't get his Jalter and moved on to Azur Lane because it had better rates. I, on the other hand, have wailed for Merlin, Nero, and Waver and have not gotten any of them. After calculating everything that I've spent on FGO from GSSRs to Merlin, comes out to a grand total of $150. Which might seem like a lot for a mobile game, but if you calculate it divided by 13, it's like a little bit over $10 a month, which some people spend more than $10 at McDonald's a day, so it doesn't seem like too much to me. I've played other gacha games over the past 400 days other than Vagrant Order, many of which I've quit. I think about a month and a half after I started playing FGO, Azur Lane came out, and then Epic 7 came out around the same time, and I started playing Epic 7 launch day until about December, and then I quit because mostly the gacha rates and the daily grind was just too much. Auto battle is so annoying to do. I'd rather have less daily grind and just have to manually play for like 30 minutes to do my dailies. Destiny Child came out, I think, March or May, and I started it, got like 3 5-stars off the bat, but I just never got into it because the combat wasn't very fun, and I didn't really care about the characters because they're just titty girls. Who cares? I think Dragon Ball Legends came before Fate Grand Order in the summer of 2018 because I was playing with Marcus while we were doing our permit school or whatever for driving, and we both were really into it, but we never played for more than I think 2 months just because the daily grind was annoying and there wasn't as many characters as there are now. I still actually have Valkyrie and Tomia on my phone. I'm just waiting until the bigger collabs with like Berserk and Goblin Slayer. But for now, Valkyrie and Atomia was too much of a daily grind mostly because I had auto battle, just like Epic 7. Auto battle takes too long, too much of a grind, eats up your battery, and the characters that I wanted I wasn't getting with the amount of materials that I had. While Clash of Clans isn't a gacha game, it's the only other mobile game that I still play consistently to this day, and that I have been playing since January. This game doesn't have an English release yet. There should be an English release pretty soon, especially with an announcement coming out today saying that there will be a big announcement tomorrow, maybe confirming the release date. But I'm excited to play Arknights in the future. In conclusion, I've had a lot of fun with Fate Grand Order, and I'll probably continue to play, seeing the content in JP right now, especially with Demon Slayer Nobunaga and a lot of the Lost Belt characters like Berserker Arjuna. I just wish I was older, that way I could have a job and I could just wail on some of these gacha characters like Merlin and Waver. I would recommend playing Fate Grand Order if you have the time and dedication to play through the stories, play through the events, and grind. But if not, the Camelot movie comes out next year, and the Babylonia TV series is airing next season with a total of 24 episodes. Probably